Yo peeps, this is RETEC Collective with another RETEC where we take people's tracks from the internet and make them sound as professional as possible, pair up to professional music in other playlists, and make them sound as best as possible for the big PA. Basically making you have a song. So what's professional music? Basically a combination and a coloration of tonal balance, spatial effects, reverbs and delays, choruses, dry wet, really important part in that to make it sound natural. And last thing is thickness in music. Those are your unisons, pitch shifts, blah blah blah, phase, basically the thing you get in your analog synthesizers. Anyhow, if you want to see the before and after pop at the end somewhere and you'll hear it, I really recommend it. Basically this is a channel where we're trying to achieve this professional sound. How we do it, why, when. I explain as much as I can. Why am I saying this? Why am I able to say this? Basically, I'm in a very high-end treated studio. Basically, I have a whooping 4 decibels of dynamic range across my whole spectrum. That's you probably have 20 dB or more. This is my basically I get one impulse of sound. This is my decay rate in my room. Anything except that, but that's not, it's negligible. Basically I have one impulse of sound, whole frequency spectrum. So basically I hear the truth in music. There is no other way. So let's jump in. Line out. I'm gonna leave that intro in. Takes this progressive kind of track. Sound 3 is the basically what we do is take a reference. Sometimes you can't find the reference, sometimes you do. Then I find the drop or so. This reminds me of LIN3OUT, really cool progressive album. LIN3OUT Sundays was it? Immediately I can tell it's kinda squashed. Maybe no high frequency, no 5-6K. Yep. You see this? Curve is pretty alright. Didn't feel the stereo here, but okay. Let's see that. Yeah, you see the difference? Stereo feel much more open. I mean, maybe that's a combination of different. It is also louder, but you can definitely tell that it's brighter. The mix makes more sense. This is like this and this is the same, but we'll see. I will tell you why this sounds with the more or less same EQ curve sounds more brighter. It's the correlation of all the elements. So I need to get this 3 dB louder. Definitely. So they're the same laughs, but these peaks here and this a little bit different makes up for, maybe even the stereo makes up for the laughs that we are losing here. Okay, perceived loudness, that's what laughs is. Perceived loudness. What can I say? This is boomy. Maybe doesn't have sub below 60-40, kinda weak or just mashed. leads are kind of dark, a little bit too much on the stereo. Maybe not too much, but yeah, we're missing this. Maybe if just I do EQ here, we'll be fine. Let's try the different approach. What will we get? Or maybe we can try this later on. Okay, there's your kick. Basically, there's your song. Now that distorts because we're clipping 6 decibels. 6 decibels, eh? And basically what you need to do now is, oh my god, cool song by the way, could dance to this. I mean, there's your song. Call it a day. Thank you peeps for watching. I'm just kidding. And maybe just fix the stereo, fix the low end. Let's try this approach for now, okay? Press F4. Maybe sound 3 is even worse. It doesn't feel compressed. I mean, they're the same. This probably phase the line with the kick. Kinda just slow because of this connection. If we probably do this, let me just see that. The keys 132. Pull my signature move. Maybe I think it's just this. Let's check if this continues to 60. Just a little. Nice. That's a groove, alright? That's a fucking groove. I would just pop in maybe a splitter here, just a little bit or more on the kick, so the kick can lead. The kick can be your masculine figure. Do I think it's too low? I can only, I mean, I think it's fine. I mean, how low does the song extend? Maybe we can release a little bit more power from the song if we do this. We're losing power. Makes it a little bit more clean, but kinda we lose power, so do a little bump. Kick is weak here. Let's see this. Kick is kinda weak down there. You see that? So before doing this, maybe just cut the bass. Okay, that's even better. Even more groove. This is separated. Now what I'm doing here, I'm cutting the bass higher and leaving the kick go lower, so we are getting even more groove. Now I'm gonna EQ it here a little bit more. Maybe that's a little bit too much. Oh, listen to how this nicely swims together. It's an interplay. Very cool. Let me just match them by laughs. This is really loud now, so I have to go like this. Where am I clipping? I hear distortion. Just back it off by 2 decibels. You're hearing my voice now much louder, but it is what it is. My voice compared to the music. We're basically the same laughs. So we're at, let's just apply all these on and off. I like this song, reminds me of summer. Okay, you see the difference? What we basically did here, as we added in lower sub-content frequency, you see now the music is boomy. Boom, 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 boom. Too much, 80 to 120, maybe even 60. Like this. Kinda closed, kinda heavy, kinda, yeah. As I add low frequency, song opens up. Why does it open up? Let me see. This as well. This as well. Let's do it like this. Maybe like this without this. We don't need that first one. We'll do it like this just to focus on the bass. Listen to the kick. Now it's booming. Now even bass pop out. Kick has depth. Now when you do the proper tonal balance, you can see that the leads are kinda dry a little bit. They jump out of the mix, they don't glue. Let's do that later. Let's press 1 now, or we already had 1. I feel like kick could have more power here. Maybe a little bit more 50 on the kick. So if this is an imaginary ceiling, kick has more space left to be at that imaginary ceiling. See, it swims more nicely, the envelope of the kick, when I do this. Or no. This is better, lower. Now bass could get a little bit more. Bass is also really nice note. Has punch. Up this a little bit on the kick, on the bass. This is more punchier, more linear. You know, a linear curve on the synthesizer. Not like this, like this. That's cool. There's more space to be filled in between them, but this will work. We can spend 1 more hour there fiddling. Okay? That's craftsmanship. Something is up in here, doesn't really matter. Let's go 2. A little bit muddy. Oh my god, I'm enjoying this music. So I'm thinking we can have more bass. Let's just match by laughs. Finally, music that sings, music with something in it. Nice song, very cool. Okay, press 2. Maybe a little bit more on the bass. Kick is kinda here but hidden. This part on the bass, 130. You feel that? Even more groove. I'm all about this progressive stuff. Let's see. You see how invisible this frequency area is? Let's just pop it out and see how it. Let's make it thinner. You see how invisible that is? Do you hear it? Pop 10. Now you hear it. Very important frequency area in bass. Even this works. But that's too much. See how it gives more power to your bass? Power to the bass, power to the people. Make some this kind of music, not just okay? Move me, dance me. No love change. Let's see that. Kick is kinda slow, but it's really hard to hear. This makes kick is kinda slow now. Now it's That's because we got the groove good with the bass. Maybe a little bit more on the kick. That's better. Here, you see this hole in the kick? Maybe this has even bass a little bit. Maybe that's the bass. Yeah, probably. That's better. That kick is back. Back, boys. Okay. Isn't it the same song literally? So kick is kinda not here. This kinda swims better. The sun tree, that's the envelope. Oh, nice. Much better envelopes. And the leads kinda connected all. On this the bass is kinda hammy. Kick is nice, but bass is hammy. Bass is kinda dirty. Let's isolate that frequency. This is above 50. This is above 60. You see the punch in music? 60. This is punch. I'm trying to isolate that frequency which makes the bass hum together. We're already, so it's below 80. So what we're gonna do, just make it a little bit better. Okay. Here kick is a lot more buried. Bass kind of doesn't have harmony. But kick is they're the same laughs, but they aren't. Sound 3 sounds louder. Kinda. They have different tonal balances. Sound 3 is very loud snare. You see how much the limiter ate up that snare? Mids kinda lack. Low mids on the Sound 3. Kinda weak leads. This is more boomy. Hi-hats are not that What would be next? This area. We need more kick and bass. There aren't really punchy leads here, so we can do this. This is the area of low mids. You see this? There's your kick and bass. A freaking hole here. Kinda your kick and bass. I mean, there's your kick and bass. Yeah? If you do it only mid, even more kick and bass. I'ma take that. Just do 3 with 3. You see the transients of the bass are higher up. I mean, that's better. I mean, that's it. Listen to kick, how it got extension. The kick is now extensive. It's got that thump. Even bass. Maybe do it like this for a little bit less separation. This feels like you don't even EQ, because no phase is changing. that cause pre-ringing? We can check, but let's see, but it shouldn't be that much. That much pre-ringing you cause. So this is my analyzer LFO, this is my LFO which I do to test. We don't care. Is the song better? It is. We don't care. Does the kick and bass pummel? Yes. Did it tie the music together? Yes. We don't care. We're gonna do a drummer here. Drummer kinda. This is the does these down. So maybe not a drummer. Let's try and cut those lows, because I really don't feel them. Kick being stereo, maybe it's the bass. A little bit of this. See that when that chorus part, the pad part kinda gets too much on the stereo, but yeah, the other parts lose. Maybe we can keep it, Feels nicer, feels much more tight, more mix like, it's together. What about this? This kinda just slows the track down. It's not a good stereo kick, it just slows the track down, it makes it more mushy. Believe me, there's good stereo kicks, but this one does not cut it. It's not the style of music. If it was nice, it would be felt like a punch. This is felt like a mushiness, this is way better. Maybe a little bit more here. Again, we are missing kick and bass here. You see how much more transients we have on the bass, louder. So we're gonna do a splitter again. Basically, I'm mixing your track on a master channel. Imagine if I had the separate channels. Just imagine. Call me the butcher. That's what I'm doing. I'm mixing your track on the master channel. Mission impossible. What frequency area is this? Kinda low mids. Low mids to mids. Yeah. I'm trying to guess more. Let's just do 500. That's fine. That's only on the kick. You see, kick is kinda non-existent there. The bass also gets in. So what we could do, we could split again in the kick itself. Do another LFO2. So since here is bass, here there's bass, so I'm just getting transient of kick, group this, do this. I'm seeing if that does a lot to it. Just a little bit. We're gonna keep it for this sake. Did I do that on the... So basically I'm splitting again and doing... So I don't have bass in my kick. A little bit on the clap that. There's your kick. No kick. Kick. I forgot to match by laughs. Just kept going. Well, that's a mistake and a half. A little bit on the bass. But it's fine. Okay. Cool, very cool. There's your kick and bass. Let's just keep matching them by laughs now. This is matched. This is not. Very important to match, very important. No change, so we're all fine. Should be almost no change, almost. The other way. Look at now how the kick and bass groove with the hats. They're all one thing now, all transients are together. And again, leads are kinda weak now there. Excellent. Just leads needs to extend much higher though. This won't fix it. Let's try. What frequency area is this? You see how lost I am without seeing it on the analyzer? It's new to me. Probably 1K to 4. Yeah. Because they're still punching the snare. Leads even here are weak. What we can do is take a parallel channel. Maybe I should do this with MB. Get 1K. Get 4K. Squash them downwards. So I'm getting the leads. I'm killing the transients of the music. You hear how we only have leads? Are we getting on the leads though? Maybe a little. Kinda. Let's just mix it in. And now what you can do, take a pitch shifter. Now this may even interfere with the stereo. You see this hole here? Mix it in. See how we got more leads? Focus on ta-dum, 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 ta-dum. That's flyby. They are much more clear in your face. Now you have a chorus. That's what the chorus is. thickening. That's what an analog synthesizer is. That's what thickness is. This feels too chorus now. Now it's a flanger. Now it's too thick. We don't need this. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Maybe on this signal we can go like this now. Fill the hole only on the. That will even give us more depth in our music. You see what phasing does? That's what phase does for you. Makes holes. Makes freaking holes. See, now that feels kinda weird on the stereo, but doesn't show here. That's because the signal which is parallel has more stereo than mono. But I'm doing it on the whole thing. And I wanted to do only on the stereo. I don't like this. Too much separation. This is better, way better. Still has that kinda phasey, chorusy sound. Let's try again. Kinda too much. We got leads though. That feels more natural. Kinda feels natural, but there's something in that. Kinda feels hollow. Some phasing shenanigans. Let's match by laughs. That's a difference and a half. Yeah, feel that. We got even bass. We kinda lost kick and bass because we are rapping on the stereo. But now what we're gonna do? Again. Now since we're upping this, I'm kinda missing kick and bass here. I'm gonna just do just general tone balancing now. I kinda did that till now again, but I'm gonna do very right cue. In my brain I have the frequency area that I'm looking for correlated with the visual graphic here. My brain knows that which I'm searching for. I don't have a number in my head. I perceive it, I experience it. I know that it needs more kind of mid heaviness, grit, maybe not grit, but warmth. So my brain doesn't even look at, I don't even look at this. I just know visually where it is on this analyzer, okay? This analyzer is basically my hand. And there it is. Your whole kick and bass just appeared. That's too much. That's cool. Kinda tucked in the leads in as well. I could have lowered the leads as well. Let's see what we get from this. Let's compare now. Now when you compare, you can see that you have it a little bit too much. That's nice, swims nicely. Should I compress this half a decibel at most? It needs a little bit connecting, so do a puke child. I really love it lately. It's same with anything. You get one approach successful and then you just fucking go. Fucking go like a motherfucker. Just pop this in. I feel like for Psytrance this always works, the one. This if you want to make it more connected. This films nicely. Kinda syncopates the signal. Patam, tum, patam, tum. This kind of exaggerates more that syncopation, but it's not in groove. I like this. Just cut picks. Before going into the compressor. probably doesn't see him, but I should start using the K clip. This kinda soft clip pro is maybe better, we'll see. Focus on the hat. Maybe a little bit on the kick as well. And the bass as well. Let's try K clip. Very invisible. Bro, chill. Yep. Smooth, I like smooth. In, out, threshold. Clip. In 8. Cool, it's not clipping now. What kind of color is the signal? Don't need that motherfucker. I mean, that's so invisible. K clip from now on. K clip from now on, nothing else. See how this gets the leads up. Did K clip do that? No. Out. Let's see. 1 point. So 8 on this motherfucker, cause waves. Feel the groove on the bass, how it gets exaggerated. Even kick gets up. Makes the whole song much more together. Everything grooves nicely. Just half a decibel of variance. Half a decibel. Such a big change. Glues the song. I'm feeling a little bit of distortion, but yeah, very cool. Because I did the tone shaping here, I maybe won't even need it at the end. Maybe a little bit more brightness on the head, pretty much that's it. Let's try the PSPQ. Make this clear. Make this like this. On boost. I mean, maybe one. That's better. Because it's a warm, progressive summer music. 130 is warm. Very cool. Very cool. Mid. What do I want on the mid? I'm guessing it's 1K. Yeah. But that kind of killed everything. I feel some distortion. That's good. Like it. Too much. Peak frequency. Peak 20K. Too much. Listening to really low just to check. That's not low though. You can hear everything. I don't know if what you're getting now gets lowered as well. I have my kick. I have my bass. You can hear leads. Get it down really low and listen to the transients of the stuff as it begins and how it films the whole body of the dynamic, the whole dynamic thing, how everything jumps together in the mix. Very cool. Let's just match by laughs at the end. That's fine. Now you can get those back up. Now my voice is just on top of the mix. There's some distortion though. Let's see with and without. Yeah, this has distortion even before. Let's see. Is it me? Let's go back. I mean, because this is pretty squashed right now. Every sound is kind of squashed. I mean, I think it's still there. Let's go loud. Yeah, it's still there. Let's go even lower. I think it's still there. Yeah, the distortion is there. Let's see even before processing. Is it there? Kinda. It's from the compression. You can feel it on the kick and bass. But with my processing, it just gets exaggerated. Ooh, what? Stop there saying that. Pop 2 more. I mean, yeah. There's artifacts a lot in this, but you can feel it. You don't feel it like this. Yeah, but yeah, it is what it is. I can't really fix that. They were there. Even if let's lower this by 4 and up this by 4. How much is that? 2 more. Let's go again. So if this is 54, it's still there. Okay, 42. Lower this by 8. Up this by 8. 32.5. It's still there. Back this off. 45. Back this off. Yeah, whatever I do, it will be there. So yeah, peeps, let's just see what changes we did. This is where you see the changes. Before exporting, I'm gonna up that to -2, so it's loud. That's nice. From this, boomy, no leads. Cuts are good though. Just boomy, very squashed. Leads are, when you hear this, it sounds good, okay? But when you have a reference of what's really good, groove is there. Listen to the bass. Clap and hats nicely on top. Leads in the mix. They kind of feel a little bit too washed out just because from the parallel processing. Kick is here. I think the distortion is from this thing. The parallel processing, let's see. Yeah, that kinda exaggerates it a lot. Like really a lot. That's what distortion is. A multiplied phase signal and done something to it. Cause I'm compressing a lot. That introduces even more distortion on the distorted already signal. Combining it with the main thing, even more distortion, blah 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 blah. Back it off a little bit. That's kind of better. Signal got more mono though. So what we can do here is up the stereo here. I mean, yeah. Cool track, a lot of things to learn from it. Again, let's see what we did. A world of change. This is making your tracks better. Now you have a song. People will now listen to this. And if you have your notes right and your arrangements and your storytelling, you have a hit. People to be able to experience your song, you need to have some professional kind of sound to it. Some professional means natural to the ear, to physics, to real world. That's what it's all about. Spaciously, this is nice. Reverbs and delays are cool. They work in the mix. Hats as well. Hats are really nice. Tonal balance was the main problem. You see? No sub in the kick. Really low sub there is, but not low enough. Just boomy. Bass not present. Hats kinda buried. Alone. Those effects flying by, very dull. This is not how you should fix your tracks. I'm just showing of what's capable from your track. This is a professional sounding track. Don't mind the distortion though, yeah, it was there in the beginning. This would pass any label, any stage. Has groove, has everything. Listen to this. This is a groove. Yeah, cool, very cool. Yeah, peeps, thank you for watching and see you in the next one.